The importance of Egypt. Egypt is one of the largest states in the Middle East. Most of the population lives there, 100 million people. Egypt has one of the strongest armies in the Middle East according to international ratings. So the country is one of the strongest regional players as well, and many events that take place there are displayed on other states. I want to start with the geography in order to understand what is the peculiarity of the political system and in general to present a picture. Egypt is located in the northeast of the African continent. It's a bridge between the continent of Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Trade routes stretch not only to the near regions but also through Turkey to Asia. The country is at the crossroad of paths between different civilizations, which made its geography important. The main two objects that Egypt protects are the Suez Canal and the northern coast. The Suez Canal is important because it's one of the main objects of profit. Every year, Egypt receives up to $6 billion through the passage of ships through this channel, which is the shortest route nowadays from Asia to Europe. The second important object in the northern Mediterranean coast, where the coal deposit is concentrated, thus the internal policy of the country is focused primarily on the maintenance and development of budget for many areas. Companies that are created in the country for investment, for example, in the tourism business, receive significant tax benefits. As the country is allowed to import any currency in unlimited quantities, foreign companies are encouraged to invest in the country's real estate as well. There are two major political forces in Egypt. On the one hand, they are supporters of secular form of government, which is personified by the military, that is the army. And on the other hand, they are supporters of the increasing the role of Islam in the political life of the country and in the governance of the state. So the Egyptian crisis began after the ruling of President Mubarak for 30 years. He legalized the activities of the opposition parties, released political prisoners. It has achieved to huge economic growth, mainly to the external loans, as a result of the structural reforms initiated by Mubarak aimed at liberalizing the economy. The positions of large national capital have significantly strengthened. At the same time, unemployment has increased, the financial situation of the general population worsened, and at the end, the discontent of the people and the broad public masses grew. On January 25 in 2011, anti-government protests began in Egypt. The mass demonstrations that took place on the day of the injury in Tahrir Square soon spread throughout the Arab Republic. The events of the late January, early February in 2011 led to the resignation of the government, then to the overthrow of the President Hosni Mubarak, and the transfer of power into the hands of the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces. Egypt's economic development under the Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Soon elections to the Egyptian parliament were held, and which were won by the Freedom and Justice Party, the political wing of the Muslim Brotherhood movement. The organization is recognized as a terroristic organization, so which was previously the most recognized by the influential opposition to the Egyptian authorities. The candidate of the brothers Mohammed Morsi during his elections campaign proposed to adopt a constitution based on the Sharia law, and then when he became president, amendments were made to it and significantly expanding the powers of the heads of the state. And in the summer of the 2013, as a result of a military coup led by Defense Minister Abdel Fattah, now the president of the Egypt, so the Mohamed Morsi and his supporters were arrested.